Hi, my name is Ceandra James. I am the Marketing Director for the Blueprint University and also scholarship recipient for the Next Level Leaders Cohort number 2. Next Level Leaders means to me having a viable place where my voice can be heard and given the opportunity that Neonta and LaShonda gave me to not only perfect my craft, but to be able to take the information and the tools and knowledge that I received from Next Level Leaders to regurgitate that and give it back to my community so that the impact of, why I went through this process can be not only heard, but also felt within my community. Next Level Leaders has influenced me in my next endeavors to not only push myself past, what I thought I knew, but to reach above that. Coming into this space and being able to be amidst so many like-minded individuals who look like me, think like me, talk like me, being able to have a safe space to be able to not only have my voice heard, but to actually get the feedback that I needed to be able to process, like, wow, this is why this is really happening, or, hey, I can really make a difference. So for me, this has been a godsend during a time of my life that has been one of the most darkest, because life is life out here. But to be able to have this platform, to be able to come in and just pour into me, to empower me to reach my full potential and purpose, in which I was even second guessing myself, to have, like-minded people to say, no, you are gifted for this, you are purpose for this, you're, at the level that you need to be at to be able to not only grow, but to just excel in where you are, is an amazing feeling. So with that, I'm forever grateful and thankful for just the opportunity, because I know, a lot of people didn't get in, very competitive, but I thank God that I was allowed this opportunity to be able to come and be able to grow and learn. And the next level for me looks like, who knows, but looking at things from a aspect of I can make a difference. I do have the knowledge to make a difference, and that, hey, maybe school board might be in my future. So let's see what happens. Oh, wow. So what attracted me to the program and how I found out about Next Level Leaders is they were hosting a symposium in Gadsden at the venue, which is my home city. And I showed up, and the panelists were amazing, but there was one panelist in particular that posed a question, and made a statement, I would say, is that if it had been a sporting event, that the room would have been packed out. However, being that it was education, we don't get the same amount of feedback, from parents as you would. That for me resonated deep, because I am a parent, or I do have godchildren, and it was just like, wow, what role do I play in that? And so for me, wanting to come in and be able to change the narrative of how our parents interact with the school system, or interact, with their teachers, your kid's teacher, was something that I felt that I needed to be able to help change, because coming from an education background, whether that been in a trade school or now entrepreneurial hub trade school, it is very important to understand that we all have a due diligence to help our students get to the next level. And it's not about just my child, it's all of our children, because, at the end of the day, it is about the kids, and the children are the future. And no matter if it's your child or not, you have a responsibility to, as a village, to make sure that these children are educated.